begins with the Amateur Boxing Federation through 22 geographic regions. There is a team, for instance, from the state of Texas. That's one region, and so on throughout the country. By the way, the Texas team has been brilliant. But they began with 264 fighters. They are now down to 24. And we're about ready for the first fight, the rules to be developed along the way as we go. Let's turn to the 20-foot ring for the action. All right, the first bout of the evening. We're ready for action in the 106-pound weight limitation class. The National Amateur Championship at stake. Jesse Benavides now being introduced. The third man in the ring, by the way, will be the veteran amateur referee Elmo Adolph of New Orleans, Louisiana. And Paul Gonzalez of Los Angeles, California. Gonzalez, 16 years of age. Benavides from Corpus Christi is 17 years of age. If you're 16, you cannot fight internationally. So Gonzalez has yet to taste his first international competition. The bell, the action in round one. Note the white portion of the gloves. You must pronate the blow. You can only hit with the white portion of the gloves. That's critically important. The ring, as I said earlier, 20-foot ring, lots of room. Note this kid Gonzalez at age 16, rangy, the quickness of his left, a good boxer. Excellent boxer, astonishing talent for age 16. But you know about Benavides because earlier we did an up-close and personal on him on Wide World of Sports. And this kid is a solid young fighter, too, only 17. Knows how to pace himself, good counterpuncher. Scoring, 20-point must system done by 5 judges at ringside. Referee has no voice in the scoring, though he controls the bout, of course, based upon the action within the ring. First round, just the beginning of things. Both fighters wearing headgear optional. Benavides in and out quickly, but Gonzalez trying to work the jab. Steady movement by Gonzalez. Reach advantage goes to Paul Gonzalez. But picking off those blows beautifully now is Benavides. And he is effectively coming inside, scoring, and then backing off. Way to fight the taller opponent. We have 1 minute 10 seconds left in the first round. Brisk sparring. Excellent movement by both fighters. Hard to believe kids this young can be so good, but then the amateur boxing program in this country is one of the very best in the world. American Olympic coach Pat Nappy among those in the audience. In that inside exchange, first it was Benavides, and then responding in kind and bettering what Benavides had given was Paul Gonzalez. Approaching the end of round one. 25 seconds left, counting down. No real damage with any blow, just excellent boxing. End of the round at hand. A buzzer. We await the action for the second round. 106-pound weight limitation. Jesse Benavides of Corpus Christi, Texas, 17 years of age against 16-year-old Paul Gonzalez to the right of your screen from Los Angeles, California. The first round, a brisk sparring session. Gonzalez clearly the aggressor, trying to utilize his reach and jab, but both fighters picking off the other's punches effectively, and Benavides getting in excellent counter-punching. I scored the round even. Second round action. Remember, you must pronate the blow. In other words, hit with the white portion of the glove, scoring on a 20-point must system by 5 judges at ringside. Olympic rules. 3 3-minute rounds. And as you can see, the action very brisk. Good right lead by Benavides. Yes, little Jesse Benavides moves very well. He knows how to get inside and score and how to quickly get out of trouble. And right there you saw him stay out of range of the taller Gonzalez. His boxing skills at age 16 are unbelievable. Both quick-handed fighters as you watch that exchange. And the crowd is hearkening to this bout, believe me. Second round action. To the left of your screen, Paul Gonzalez. To the right, Jesse Benavides. What? You don't know these names? You will. Watch for them in Los Angeles in 1984. Once you didn't know Sugar Ray Leonard either, or Howard Davis, or the Spinks brothers. But you know them now. Jesse off balance after trying to deliver that blow. In those quick exchanges, keep your eyes glued to the fighter's hands. Note how many of the blows are picked off and note what ones go through. This is what the Olympic judges will be watching. In this case, not Olympic judges, of course, but judging in the Olympic fashion. They're all veteran amateur officials. 30 seconds left in round 2. This is going to be a very difficult fight to score. "20 seconds and counting down in round 2. Crowd oohed and awed. Benavides trying to get inside. We're waiting the bell for round 3. There it is, 106-pound weight limitation. The National Amateur Championship at stake. Jesse Benavides of Corpus Christi, Texas. Now to the right of your screen, 17 years of age. That's all he is. But the other one, Paul Gonzalez from Los Angeles, California, is only 16. Their boxing skills remarkable considering their youth. Beautifully trained fighters. First round I scored even. Very brisk sparring pace throughout this fight thus far. Second round, Gonzalez maintaining his role as the aggressor. Benavides trying to get inside, counterpunch. And I might have given a slight edge overall to Gonzalez. Very close fight. So this, the third round, the telling round. Elmo Adolph of New Orleans, the third man in the ring. Veteran amateur official Benavides led that time, and it was Gonzalez who reposted, and so effectively. You saw the quick combination. On the inside, a flurry of punches by Benavides in the manner of Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember, the headgear being worn by both fighters is optional. 20-point must scoring system. 5 judges at ringside do the scoring, and the crowd is warming to the action. Each youngster knows that this is the round. Right there, Gonzalez with excellent counterpunching. Benavides coming up to the face with a right. I simply can't believe that Gonzalez has learned this much at the age of 16. Remember, he's never even had an international bout. You don't qualify for those till you're 17. Good right by Gonzalez. Stunned Jesse a little bit. Jesse coming back with a good left. Neither fighter giving any quarter. No, they're not pros. They're just amateurs. There's less than a minute left. They're just kids, youngsters. But this is what amateur boxing is all about. This is why this sport has taken such hold in America. This is why it was what it was at Montreal. And before that, Sugar Ray Seals in Munich and George Foreman in Mexico City. Good fight by Benavides. Excellent score there. Excellent left by Jesse. counting down to the end of this fight. And this will be a very interesting set of scores by the judges. You can believe a very close fight. Beautifully, masterfully fought by a pair of kids. Is the end. And the fighters embrace. Hey, look at the crowd. And they've got a smashing good crowd for these, the finals. And in slow motion, this is the way I thought Jesse Benavides from Corpus Christi, Texas, came on to win this fight. Look at him, pursuing and scoring insistently, consistently. Jesse Benavides.
And the 1981 National 106-pound champion in the red corner, Jesse Benavides.
Jesse Benavides, ladies and gentlemen, and clearly he won it in the last round, capitalizing on his counterpunching. And now Richard Savage of West Monroe, Louisiana.